Hello everybody and welcome back to another Chose Reviews, and today we're actually not reviewing a game, not discussing any game in particular, but we're talking about the Game Awards. All the nominees for all the Game Awards came out like 2 or 3 days ago, and I thought we should talk about them since consider myself a gamer and we are all a community of gamers. Um, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to go over some of the uh, categories, of course, not all of them, and I'll be open with some of the games I didn't play that were nominated. But I am a gamer and a YouTuber, and I at least know about most of these games, even if I didn't play them myself. But I'll specify. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of a cold, so I'm gonna be sniffling a little bit. I'm gonna try to calm that down. But yeah. Anyway, for the first category, they had narrative story. I guess it was just narrative category. Who had the best narrative? They had Control, Disco Elysium, Death Stranding, The Outer Worlds, and Plague Tale's Innocence. Now, I only played two of these games, Death Stranding and The Outer Worlds, both very recently. Plague Tale's Innocence, I remember when that came out, and it had a really good story, and that was really it. Not great gameplay. Control's featured on here a lot. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Now, Control is featured on here a lot as a game I didn't play either. Not yet anyway, but I knew a lot about it when it came out. It's from the people who made Quantum Break. It was a lot better than Quantum Break. Visually stunning, cool puzzles, not insanely memorable for most people. I remember when they were saying it, but Control will probably be on here a lot, and I won't have much say in that game, or I won't be picking that game myself much. Yeah, for these categories, I'm gonna be picking two. One game I want to win, or I think deserves to win the category, and the game I think will win it, because there's a difference from what I think and what will happen. For narrative, I don't know really. The Outer Worlds and Death Stranding are probably my two narrative games, but Plague Tale's Innocence I think will probably win that. I don't know anything at all about Disco Elysium. Sorry, I'm just looking down at the nominees, but I don't know anything at all about Disco Elysium, so that's completely not my thing. But yeah, Plague Tale's Innocence will probably win narrative. Going on to performance, character, Gears 5, Laura Bailey. Didn't play Gears 5, but I was a huge Gears 1 through 3 fan, and my favorite franchise of all time, to be honest, like not even lying. Gears 2 was the first game to ever make me cry. You know the scene with Dom? Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Gears 5 was cool, but it had microtransactions. I don't really play my Xbox that much, so I didn't play it. I knew about it. Laura Bailey's a good mention. So this is performance, right? Control, Matthew Poralata. Didn't play Control. Don't know who that is. Sorry. Death Stranding, Norman Reedus. Okay, Ashley Birch, the Outer Worlds. She played Pavati. Ashley Birch is I love her as a voice actor in the gaming world. That's a good one. Courtney Hope, Control, probably the main character of Control, and didn't play Control. And Mads Mikkelsen, Death Stranding. Why is Tommy Earl Jenkins not on this? He by far had the best voice acting performance in gaming history in Death Stranding. Tommy Earl Jenkins should win this. But really, Mads Mikkelsen will probably win this, and I think he deserves to. Then maybe Ashley Birch, then Laura Bailey. Norman Reedus, I mean, he was cool, but he didn't really. I don't think he deserves this nomination. He's just Norman Reedus. Anyway, multiplayer game. You got Tetris 99, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Borderlands 3, Apex Legends, and Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I'm gonna have to give this game to what started my channel. My first ever review was Borderlands 3. Probably my favorite multiplayer game besides Borderlands 2, of all time. It was very good. Call of Duty and Apex Legends are kind of up there too, but I think they deserve to win other categories we'll get to later. So this category, multiplayer game, should go to Borderlands 3. Ongoing game, we got Fortnite, Final Fantasy 15, Rainbow Six Siege, Apex Legends, and Destiny 2. Uh, yeah, so ongoing game, I think Fortnite's definitely going to win this because why not? It's Fortnite. But really, I think it should go to Apex Legends. I give that ongoing game. That's probably my. If I had to recommend a battle royale game, I would recommend, I guess, Apex Legends. It was really cool for what I played it. All right, that's the first list. Second, going on here, we got soundtrack. Okay, two games I've never heard of in my life. Don't even know what they are. So let me know if I'm out of the loop here. But Sayonara, Wild Hearts, and Cadence of Hyrule. Two games. Devil May Cry 5, Kingdom Hearts 3, Death Stranding for soundtrack. I played Devil May Cry 5, played Kingdom Hearts 3, played Death Stranding. Death Stranding's got to win soundtrack, man. Death Stranding by far has some insane soundtrack. Kingdom Hearts 3, I didn't mention the soundtrack. I forget to mention the soundtracks in my reviews sometimes. I just had that review, sorry. I just had that review come out recently, but I don't think it deserves any award over Death Stranding soundtrack and then Devil May Cry 5. The other two games I don't know anything about, so they could win it too, but I choose Death Stranding, and I think it deserves a win. They had racing and fighting games on there, but I didn't really see anything that crazy. Like, I don't care too much about either one of those categories. The racing games, like Need for Speed Heat, wasn't even nominated, so I didn't see that on there. Crash Nitro Racing was the only thing I really saw in there that looked familiar, and that game has horrible microtransactions, so yeah. Fighting games, between Smash and Mortal Kombat for me. Um, but yeah. Action Adventure Game of the Year, we got Control, uh, Zelda's Link's Awakening, uh, Resident Evil 2, Borderlands 3, Sekiro Shadows Die 5 million times, Death Stranding. This is for action adventure. I played Sekiro. I played all these games except for Link Awakening and Control. Um, Action adventure game of the year, I think will probably go between Sekiro and Control. I would choose Sekiro because I've never played Control. But out of these games, yeah, Sekiro probably had the best action feel of the entire year by far. I didn't play Link's Awakening either though. Anyway, audio design. We got Control, Resident Evil 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Death Stranding, and Gears 5. Um, I know a lot about all these games, and I think it should actually audio design should go to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This game doesn't deserve any rewards really because it's just another Call of Duty game with a little changes, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty, put it that way. But everyone knows that one scene that has been in every review of them slowly walking up the stairs, and the audio has been perfect. Can't say the same for the multiplayer on Call of Duty's audio, because I heard that's like a meme with enemies calling out and stuff like that. You know if you play Call of Duty. But I would say audio design, campaign wise, Call of Duty. Otherwise, probably Resident Evil, because that game was terrifying sounding, you know. Alright. Getting towards the end here. Almost just spilled something. Thank you guys for watching and keeping up so far if you have. Drop a like if you enjoy. Let me know all your guys'. Well, I'll get to that at the end of the video. Anyway, art design. We got art, okay. A game I've never heard of called Gris. Gris? Yeah, I've never heard of that. That sucks. Control. Link's Awakening. The Sayonara Wild Hearts game, a game I've never heard of again. I need to do some research, or let me know if I'm missing out on something big there. Sekiro, and Death Stranding. This is going to be another one I think should go to Death Stranding. Death Stranding had, this year, by far, some of the best art, like art direction. Everything looks beautiful. You know, you can clown on the boss fights all you want. They're super easy, but you love staring at them, don't you? Yeah. And then the music in Death Stranding, too. By far, just, you gotta give it to that. Maybe narrative Death Stranding wise, too, but there's a lot of plot holes there, and you can go into details, da-da-da. It's not the best narrative of the year. Anyway. I saw a debut indie game was on there. There was a few games on there that I've seen, but by far, Untitled Goose Game is gonna win that. Like, come on now, that was like so popular when it first came out. That was crazy. A game called Untitled Goose Game, you know. All right, guys, getting towards the end of the video here. We got Game of the Year. Nominees are Control, Resident Evil 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Death Stranding, and The Outer Worlds. Which is funny because when I did my Outer Worlds review, I said this game was Game of the Year at the time I played it, for me personally. And then Death Stranding came out and I said the same thing again. So both of those games were, you know, they're pretty good for me, and I saw them being on this list. No Devil May Cry 5, no Days Gone, You know, like I guess that no one liked those games that much. I guess. I didn't play Control, and I've never played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But I think okay. I really think who deserves to win Game of the Year is between Resident Evil 2 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Resident Evil 2, as one of my friends said, shout out to him, and I agree with him, kind of revived the horror survival in this day and age. You know, hopefully you don't get that many great games like that anymore, and it was really good. And that's what Game of the Year is. It comes out of nowhere with something revival, you know, genre defining, breaking. Just, you know, it was nice. But Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is also genre defining, and I feel like that was really good. I've seen not a lot of people going for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I don't think that's gonna win. I think Death Stranding's gonna win, and I don't think it's Game of the Year. It could be, I guess, but it's so divisive, and it's not. It's not the best gameplay, of course. So it's really tough for Game of the Year. None of these games are really that great, in my opinion. None of them are. They're all good, but this is not a great year for great games. Next year will be great and fun. But yeah, my picks are between Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for number one and Resident Evil 2 for number two. But I think Death Stranding will get it. All these games deserve it in a sense for this year. Control, Resident Evil 2, The Outer Worlds did great. Sekiro was great. Um, yeah, I like Death Stranding for what it was. Anyway, I think that's all we got here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around this video. Let me know, you know, all of your guys' opinions on all these, especially the Game of the Year one, and what deserves to win Game of the Year and why. Tell me why any of these might have been wrong. Let me know any of the games that I haven't played I should play. Thanks for watching this whole thing. Um, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next review. Oh, the next two reviews should be back-to-back remastered games. I'm currently playing through The Last of Us Remastered, and I have a review set up for God of War 3 Remastered. So look out for the remastered week, I'll call it. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.